Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, subscribe so you don't miss the tea. Today I have some really sad news to share with you all. We lost an incredible talent this week, Julian McMahon, the Australian actor who stole our hearts in shows like Nip Tuck, Charmed, and as Dr. Doom in the Fantastic Four movies, passed away on July 2nd at just 56 years old. His wife Kelly confirmed that he died peacefully after a private battle with cancer. Julian was one of those actors who just had this magnetic presence on screen. Let's take some time to remember his incredible career and the joy he brought to millions of fans worldwide. The news was confirmed yesterday by Julian's wife, Kelly McMahon, in an absolutely heartbreaking statement. She said, "With an open heart, I wish to share with the world that my beloved husband, Julian McMahon, died peacefully this week after a valiant effort to overcome cancer. Julian loved life. He loved his family, he loved his friends, he loved his work, and he loved his fans. His deepest wish was to bring joy into as many lives as possible." What makes this even more devastating is that Julian had been privately battling Hodgkin's lymphoma, and most fans had no idea he was sick. He continued working on projects, including Netflix's The Residence this year, and movies like The Surfer with Nicolas Cage, showing his incredible dedication to his craft right until the end. His last red carpet appearance was just in March at SXSW promoting The Surfer, and he looked great. You would never have known he was fighting for his life. Julian was truly a versatile actor who could do it all. For many of us, we first fell in love with him as Cole Turner on Charmed, that half-demon love interest to Alyssa Milano's Phoebe, who had us all conflicted because he was supposed to be evil, but was just so damn charming. He was on the show for 3 seasons, from 2000 to 2005, and the chemistry between him and Alyssa was absolutely electric. But his career-defining role was definitely Dr. Christian Troy on Ryan Murphy's Nip Tuck. If you never watched this show, you missed out on some of the most compelling television of the 2000s. Julian played this cocky, narcissistic plastic surgeon alongside Dylan Walsh, and the show was wild. I mean, we're talking about Ryan Murphy before American Horror Story, so you know it was dark and twisted and absolutely addictive. Julian earned a Golden Globe nomination for that role, and honestly, he deserved it. He made Christian Troy this character you should hate. He was vain, selfish, and often terrible to the women in his life. But Julian brought this vulnerability and charm that made you understand him, even when you didn't like him. And then there's Dr. Doom. Julian played Victor Von Doom in both Fantastic Four movies in 2005 and 2007. While those movies got mixed reviews, Julian's portrayal of the iconic villain was spot on. He brought this regal, menacing energy to the role that comic book fans really appreciated. What's fascinating about Julian is his background. He wasn't just any actor, he was literally the son of a former Australian Prime Minister. His father, William McMahon, served as Australia's Prime Minister from 1971 to 1972. So Julian grew up in this world of politics and privilege, but he chose to pursue acting and modeling instead. He started his career as a model before transitioning to acting on Australian soap operas like Home and Away, which, fun fact, is where we've seen stars like Chris Hemsworth and Margot Robbie get their start too. Julian made the move to American television in the 90s, appearing on soaps like Another World and the crime drama Profiler before landing his breakthrough role on Charmed. More recently, he was starring as Jess LaCroix on FBI Most Wanted from 2020 to 2022, playing this tough but compassionate team leader. Dick Wolf, the creator of the FBI franchise, said in a statement, "What shocking news! All of us at Wolf Entertainment are deeply saddened by Julian's passing, and our condolences go out to his entire family." The tributes have been pouring in from his co-stars and colleagues, and they really paint a picture of someone who was beloved both on and off screen. His Charmed co-star, Rose McGowan, shared a photo of him on Instagram, calling him a force of brilliance, wild talent, and humor. Kelly Carlson, who played his TV wife on Nip Tuck, posted an emotional video on Instagram where you could hear her voice breaking as she talked about the news. She said she was completely shocked and saddened, and that her heart goes out to his wife Kelly and his daughter Madison. Even his Fantastic Four co-star, Ewan Grufford, who played Mr. Fantastic, paid tribute, saying, "It was an honor to be Dr. Richards to his Dr. Doom. My heart goes out to his wife and family." What's really touching is how everyone talks about Julian as not just a talented actor, but as a genuinely good person who brought joy to everyone around him. That seems to have been his mission in life, to bring joy to as many people as possible. Julian was married to Kelly Paniagua, who's a children's book author, since 2014, and by all accounts, they had a really beautiful, private relationship. He also has a daughter, Madison, from his previous marriage to actress and model Brooke Burns. His ex-wife, Brooke, actually posted a sweet tribute with a photo of Julian and their daughter, showing that they maintained a close relationship for their child. Before that, he was briefly married to Dannii Minogue. Yes, Kylie's sister, though that marriage only lasted about 18 months. But Julian seemed to have found real happiness with Kelly in his later years, and it's heartbreaking that their time together was cut short. What's really striking is how private he kept his cancer battle. In an industry where everything is public, Julian managed to continue working and living his life while fighting this terrible disease, showing incredible strength and dignity. Julian McMahon leaves behind this incredible body of work that spans over 3 decades. From Australian soaps to American primetime hits to blockbuster movies, he proved he could do anything. But more than that, he brought this unique combination of charm, intensity, and vulnerability to whether he was playing a demon on Charmed, a narcissistic surgeon on Nip Tuck, or a comic book villain in Fantastic Four, Julian had this ability to make you care about his characters, even when they were supposed to be the bad guy. That's a rare talent in acting. His final projects, including The Surfer and The Residents, show that he never stopped challenging himself as an actor. Even while battling cancer, he was still choosing interesting, complex roles and delivering powerful performances. At just 56 years old, Julian still had so much more to give, and that's what makes this loss so devastating. We'll never know what other amazing characters he might have brought to life. Julian McMahon was taken from us way too soon, but the joy and entertainment he brought to millions of people around the world will live on forever. Whether you knew him as Cole from Charmed, Christian from Nip Tuck, or Dr. Doom from Fantastic Four, he touched so many lives through his work. My heart goes out to his wife, Kelly, his daughter, Madison, and everyone who loved him. As Kelly said in her statement, Julian's deepest wish was to bring joy into as many lives as possible, and he absolutely succeeded in that mission. If you have favorite Julian McMahon memories, please share them in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more entertainment news. Take care of yourselves, everyone.